राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा गोपी जन जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी वल्लभ धारी यशोदनंदन व्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यशोदनंदन व्रज यमुना तीरावनचारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यशोदा यमुना तीरावनचारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय माधव कुंज गोपी जन वल्लभ हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंगो गौर हरे निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंगो गौर निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंगो गौर हरे गौरंगो निताय गौरंग गौर हरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि जय जय राधा रधनथ राधा रधनथ श्री राधे जय रधनथ श्री जय राधा रधनथ राधा रघुनत श्री राधे। जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण जय हनुमान, सीताराम लक्ष्मण जय हनुमान। जय सीताराम जय गौरानिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय। गौरनिताय जय गौर। प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव। नाम संकीर्तन की जय, जय श्रील प्रपाद की जय, बोल प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं। श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रीरामा शरणं समस्त जगतां रामं विना का गति। रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः। रामास्त्रासति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे। रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामे त्वमेवाश्रया। अतुलितबलधामं धेमशैलापदेहं धनुजवनकृशानं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि, रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। श्री राम जय जय राम, 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 श्री जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम। प्रणवमु प्रथम भरत के चरणा, दासुनीम व्रत जायिन भरना। राम चरण पंकज मन जासु, लुधुप मधु एव तजहुन पासु। Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Vandam Lachupana Padab Jalajata Sitala Subhaga Bhagata Sukadata Raghupati Kirati Vimala Pataka Danda Samana Bhayav Jasajaka. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Sheta Sahasra Sri Sajagakaran Jo Avataravu Bhumi Bhayataran Sada Sasanukula Rahmo Par Kripa Sindhu So Mitra Gunakar. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Ripusudana Pada Kamala Namami Sura Susila Bharata Anugami Mahavira Vinavam Hanumana Rama Jasu Jap Aap Bakhana. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Janaka Suta Jagajanani Janaki Atisaya Priya Karuna Nidhanaki Take Jugapada Kamala Manavu Jasu Krupa Niramala Mati Pavo. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Puni Mana Vachana Karma Raghunayak Karana Kamala Bandhav Sabhunayak Rajivanayana Nari Dhanusay Bhagata Vipati Bhanjana Sukhadayak. Shri Ram Jaya 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 Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Jaya Radha Radhanatha Radha Radhanatha Sri Radhe. Jaya Sita Raghu Lachman Jaya Hanuman, Sita Ram Lachman Jaya Hanuman. Sita Hanuman Jaya Gora Nitai, Gora Nitai, Gora Nitai Jaya Gora Nitai Jaya Gora Nitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. राम संकीर्तन की जय, जय श्रील प्रपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, बोल प्रेमानंदे. We will continue. Yesterday we have been speaking about marriage of Sita Ram Lakshman and Ram's marriage with Sita, Lakshman's marriage with Bhagavati Urmila, Bharat Maharaj marriage with Mandavi, and Shatrugna marriage with Shrutakirti. Today being Ram Naumi, appearance of Lord Sri Ram, we will again repeat or discuss about Lord Sri Ram's. First we have to understand that Ram is completely incarnation of Lord. In the morning also, Maharaj was telling very nicely that the most Krishna cannot be taken as incarnation, he is the source of all incarnation. He himself comes. Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, 28 verse says, Ete chamsa kalap punsa Krishnastu bhavan sayam. All these incarnations, there are thousands of incarnations, not 1, 2, 3, millions of them. Sudha Goswami says that one may be intelligent enough to count the waves in the ocean. One may be intelligent enough to count the number of granules and the sand particles on the beach of the ocean. But one cannot count the incarnations of the Lord. Innumerable. But out of them, the great acharyas take important one. Like in the third chapter, 24 incarnations are explained. Of all incarnations, Krishna is the source of incarnation from whom all incarnations come. But next to Krishna is the most powerful incarnation is Ram. It is said that Krishna got all the kalas, 64 kalas. 64 are grouped into 16 kalas. Sometimes they write 16 kala. Attributes. The nectar of devotion, 64 attributes are okay. They are grouped into 16. In the same way, Lord Sri Rama had also 14 kalas. Okay. Remaining 2 kalas, which are specially meant for Krishna, are the Rasa Leela related. Okay. Those kalas will not have anyone, but Lord Sri Ram's pastime is different pastimes. So as such, Lord didn't have it. But however, the great saintly persons in the Ayodhya, they say that Lord Sri Ram also performing rasa in Chitrakoot. Okay. But Ramayana not mentioned, but they are the realizations of the pure devotees of the Lord. Okay. But however, we can say that scripturally, he got except those few kalas attributes related to the Rasa Leela, remaining all the attributes, kalas are there in both the personalities. Most powerful incarnation of the Lord is Sri Ram. There was situation here, it is related to the Treta Yuga. Now we are in Kali Yuga. After Treta, Treta means 3 means 3. Ta means before. Before 3 is the 2. In the gone days, to say the word 3 and 7 considered as inauspicious. Even if you go to the villages, village people, though they are not educated, they will never say 3 and 7. 2 and 1, 3. They will say like that. They won't say 3 it is. Similarly, they never say 7, 6 and 1, 7, like that. The reason I don't know, but they consider to say them directly, it is inauspicious. So Treta means the one before the 3 is the Treta. Dva apara. Dva means 2. Okay. Dvi. Okay. Dvija. 2 times we take birth, that's why Dvija. Dvi means 2. Apara means after that. So what is after the 2? 3. Okay. Instead of saying that third, say Dvapara. Dva means it is the one coming after the 2. Okay. So this pastime is related to the first half of, you can say, Treta Yuga, whereas Krishna's incarnation happened. Krishna appeared on this planet in the extreme last part of Dwapara Yuga. Okay. The situation, there was one great Asura. I said in the demon there are 4 categories. One is Sura, means the one who has taken the nectar and who are surrendered to the Lord, who accept the authority of the Supreme Personality Godhead Krishna. They are called Sura, Devatas. The one who do not accept the authority of Supreme Lord, they are called Asura. It is not a particular category, anyone, whether it can be demigod, it can be human being, can be Rakshasa, anyone who do not accept the authority of the Supreme Lord. Somewhere Srila Prabhupada also writes that impersonalists are the demons, because they don't have accept the personal form of the Lord. So the one who do not accept the existence of the Supreme Lord or authority of the Supreme Lord, they are called Asura. Second category of the demons is Daitya. Kashyap Prajapati had 16 wives. Eldest wife Aditi, her sons become Adityas and demigods. That's why she is called Deva Mata. They were highly respected. Her sister Diti was little envious. That the nature qualities of the ladies. No matter how much good, but still that little quality always there. So because that enviousness, all her children also became envious of demigods. Like Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, the sons of Kashyap Prajapati, who is a Brahmarshi. But they become envious. That's why they are called Daityas. Though Prahlad Maharaj was a great devotee, still he is called Daitya only. He got another wife named Dani. And she was also envious of her elder sister and demigods as such. Her sons all became envious of the demigods. They are called Dano. But in Dano also you will find devotees of the Lord. Maya Dano is the architect of a heavenly planet. Is favorable to Krishna. But still is called Dano. And fourth category are Rakshas. They are created by the Supreme Lord. They are cannibals. In the beginning of creation, Brahma created different varieties of living entities. When they were created, they asked, what you want to do? They said, we want to protect water. Raksha. Raksha means protection. That is how the word comes, Rakshas. They are in the Patal Loka, Asura Loka in the Patal Loka, lower planetary system, Asura Loka. They stay in the Asura Loka. In the Bhagavatam and everywhere you come across Asura Loka name. Okay. Though these are the 4 categories, in English there being no equivalent word for them, Srila Prabhupada used one word as a demons. In the same way, last time, first day or second day I said also, in the upper planet system there are so many varieties of living entities. Just above the Earth's planet, Bhurlok is Yachas are there, Gandharvas are there, Apsara. In the heavenly planet, Devi Devatas are there. Okay. If you go further, Vidyadhara, Charuna, Siddhas, there are many varieties of living entity. But in English we don't have equivalent word. That's why Srila Prabhupada used word demigods. All those in the upper planet system, they are considered demigods. They are more powerful than human being. You can see that dictionary also. Living entity who are spiritually, materially more elevated are called demigods. Okay? Materially they are very highly elevated, there is no doubt. So, the Ravan is Asura, is not a Rakshas. His father was a Brahmarshi. He himself is a Brahmana by all means. Okay? Only when become powerful, power makes one corrupt. Because of that power, to keep the power, then he started doing the adharma, inauspicious things. Otherwise, by qualities of Brahma, or the Brahman, It is said in other places of scripture that Rama, in the Valmiki Ramayana also mentioned, when Hanuman first time entered Lanka, early in the morning, Brahma Muhurta, because he was hiding, in the night let me hide in a place, in the morning I will see. So he was searching for Sita Maharani. And he just, as he entered in the morning, he heard the Veda recitation of Vedas in Lanka. He said, how come? It's the Ravan's Lanka, supposed to be demons, they are reciting Vedas. It means he was also following Veda Jnana. That's why he said, the scripture says that Ravan was expert in the Vedas. We heard one of the scholars or teacher used to say that Ravan is the first one who wrote on the Bhashya, purport on the Vedas. When I was in grade 6, my Sanskrit teacher used to tell us, 1955. But that book I saw in 2006 in Haridwar. There is a Manas Mandir. Did you go? Top of the hill? You have to go by the aerial car. There, after taking darshan of the Manasa Mandir, then when I came out, there is a library, small bookstall I saw. There I found a very big book, maybe 800, 900 pages book. It written Ramanikrita Vedanta Bhashya. I was surprised. I remember so many years after I am seeing that one. I didn't have the money I could have bought it. I asked her, what is the price? Said 600 rupees. I didn't have 600 rupees. I went for darshan. When I opened to read, I hardly could read 1 or 2 pages, remaining not readable. That Sanskrit what is there is not the present day Sanskrit what you see in the books. It is a very different language. Very hard to read. So Raman was very highly elevated personality. Hanuman, when you see Ravan in the assembly, when he was caught, bound by Indrajit, brought to the royal court. You remember the story. When Hanuman saw the effulgence coming, radiating from the face of Ravan, Hanuman mentally was thinking that, oh, this personality, if he can follow the dharma, is capable of ruling all the 3 planetary systems. Only one drawback with him is that adharma. He is a great personality. Okay? So Ravan, having been blessed by Brahma, that he will not be defeated, killed by any demigod. Now all the demigods will be under his control. He cannot be killed by the lower planetary system living entities, like a great serpentine dynasty, Vasuki, all these great powerful serpentine dynasty living entities. He cannot be killed by any wild animal, cannot be killed by any bird, because he knows that Garuda can kill him. So he took the care of it should not be killed by any type of the birds also. But while taking benediction from Brahma, he ignored the monkeys and human beings. He said, these are living entities. I can just kill them. My soldiers can just finish off these human beings. So he didn't take any benediction about safety from the human being. Having got those benediction, he declared war against the demigods and the lower planet system slowly, and finally took over the control of all the 3 planetary systems. There was no one who can, even Indra was also afraid to talk to him. Even the Saptarishis were under his control. Such a powerful personality. That's why, having been suffered in the hands of the Ravana, all the demigods also approached Lord Vishnu. Here in the earth planet, there was a king named Dasharath. At the time he was 6,500 years old, already old man. He was thinking that I am becoming old, I don't have any children, how this son dynasty, Ikshvaku Vansha, can continue. Then he called a meeting of his ministers and his spiritual masters, Javali Maharshi and Vasishtha Maharshi, discussing. He said that I want to perform in Ashwamedha Yajna to beget children. And all the sages give blessing. Yes, Vasishtha Maharshi said, now the time has come and you will have the sons. You must perform the Ashwamedha Yajna and Putra Kamishti Yajna. Putra Kamishti means after the Ashwamedha Yajna, it is a base. After that you have to do other Yajna to get the children, to please Prajapati. Okay. Those who want the children, they must please Prajapatis by the Yajna. When Prajapati is pleased, he will bless to have the children. For that, Vishwamitra Maharshi, Vasishtha Maharshi suggests that you must get the blessings of Rishishringa Maharshi. He is the one who is authorized to perform this Putra Kamishti Yajna. Also, as instructed by Sanat Kumara to Sumantra, Prime Minister of Dharasal Maharaj, he also suggests that I heard this story from Sanat Kumar, firstborn sons of Brahma. They said that if the yajna is performed by Rishishringa, then definitely you will get the 4 powerful sons, not 1 but 4 you will get it. But here you have to go to Angadesh. Angadesh is the present we call Assam. It is also called Kamarupa Desh. That is the place where Kandarpa, Kamadev, was burnt to ashes. Remember the story? Lord Shiva became angry and opened the third eye. The Kamadev was burnt to ashes. That's why that place, Assam, is called Angadesh. He was having the Anga means body. After the Niyanga, after that no body. Our Brahmana initiation, that is what is 7th last verse, that is meant for the Kamadev, Kama Gayatri we call it. So that is Anga Pradesh. So Dasharatha Maharaj goes to the king Romapad, who is his friend, and Rishishringa Maharshi is the son-in-law of the Romapad king. He goes and requests to permit him to take Rishishringa Maharshi if he agrees to Ayodhya to perform the yajna. Romapad was very happy to see him because Dasharatha had one daughter, Shanta. Because of the friendship, he has given his daughter for adoption by Romapad. So that daughter now married to Rishishringa sage. So in other way they are friends and they are relatives also. Rishishringa Maharshi accepted to go because the Trikalagni knows everything, the great Brahmarshi and the great grandson of Lord Brahma also. Lord Brahma had a son Kashyap, Kashyap's son Vibhandaka, Vibhandaka's son is the Rishishringa Maharshi. So highly elevated person. So he comes to Ayodhya and performs a yajna. While he was performing the yajna in the upper planetary system, both are going parallel. Okay? Upper planetary system, all the demigods approach the Lord Vishnu. Why they approach? In the material universe, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is the controlling. Okay? All incarnations emanate from Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Okay? Krishna, I said, is the source of all incarnations. Okay? That's why they go to Kshir Sagar. This Vaikuntha, Kshir Sagar, is not the spiritual Vaikuntha, but within this material universe there is another Vaikuntha, which is the pole star. Within the pole star, a part of the star, portion of that pole star, is the abode of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. In the third canto, fourth canto, Dhruva Maharaj past tense. Fourth canto, yeah. Fourth canto, this point is very elaborately mentioned by Srila Prabhupada also writes it. Okay? So that is the Shwetadeep is there. On the Shwetadeep there is Kshir Sagar. Demigods go there and pray the Lord. Jaya Jaya Suranayak Jana Sukhadayak Pranata Pala Bhagavanta Gojida Hitakari Jaya Asurari Sindhu Suta Priyakanta Palana Suradharani Adhuta Karani Marmuna Jane Koi Jo Sahaja Kripala Dina Dayala Karav Anugrah Soy Bhavavarida Mandir Sabavidhi Sundara Guna Mandira Sukha Punja Munisita Sakala Sura Parama Bhayatura Namatanata Padakanja. The normal prayer we see in the Bhagavatam and Ramayana everywhere, they don't ask what they want it. That is the process. When you go to spiritual master also, we should glorify, and then when you glorify, he will be, please ask, tell me, how can I do? You want anything? Then we should submit. In all the Bhagavatam, any prayer, see, they never ask what they want. They just glorify it. With the glory, when the Lord is happy, then also ask what you want it. So here, they are glorifying Jai Jai Suranayak Jana Sukadayak Pranatapala Bhagavanta. My dear Lord, you are the leader of you are the Lord of all the demigods, Suranayak. And you are shelter of all the devotees who have taken shelter of you. We, the demigods, taken shelter of you. Godi Jahitakari Jai Asuraris. Sindhu Sudha Priya Kanta. You are the well-wisher of the who? Cows, and Dvija means Brahmins. And you are enemy of all the Asuras, demons. And you are husband of Sindhu Sita Priya. Who is Sindhu Sita? Daughter of the ocean. Who is that? Sindhu means ocean. Who is the daughter of the ocean? Lakshmi. Goddess of fortune, the daughter of ocean. When they are churning the ocean, what is the first came? After that, halal, the great poison. After that, what does it come? Goddess of fortune. First it comes the Kaustubha money, which taken by Lord Vishnu and bears in the chest. Okay. Then Goddess of fortune comes from the ocean. That's why it is called, she is taken as daughter of the ocean. That's why I say Sindhu Sita. You are Kanta, you are husband of the Goddess of fortune. Palana Sura Dharani Adbhuta Karni. To maintain this universe, heavenly planet and earth planet, you perform the wonderful activities which cannot be understood by anyone. Jo Sahaja Kripala Dina Dayala. By nature you are very kind to all the people who are poverty-stricken, in troubled living entities. Please bless us. Bhava Varida Mandir Sabhavidi Sundar Guna Mandira Sukhamanda. This wonderful material world. Everybody, you made this material world for everyone to be happy, but no one is happy. But the purpose of the Lord is to be happy and free from the reaction of the sinful activity. But people, selfish people, make it a horrible condition. Otherwise, the material world, there is nothing wrong. Muni Siddha Sakalasura Parama Bhayatura Namata Natha Padakanja. Because of the, we all are under distress. Why? Ravan is harassing us. By the benediction given by Lord Brahma, he cannot be killed by me. Indra saying that, as the king of heaven, I cannot kill him. Yamaraj personification, death, he cannot kill him. He is so powerful that even the sun god is afraid of him. He cannot scorch him with the heat. When Ravan comes out, even in summer, he should withdraw his heat. In the winter, it shall not be too cold. Everyone has to act according to the will of Ravan. He subdued the entire universe, all the demigods. Only you can protect us. He is destroying the dharma also. Lord Vishnu, having heard all this, their prayers, wonderfully say that, Eva muktaye sure sarvai nichitatma tato bravi antayam mitastasya vadho payo duratmana. Vishnu putratma agaccha krutva chaturvidham tastratam manusho bhutta paruddham loka kantakam. Brahma said that, my dear Lord, after I have taken all the benediction from me, he ignored the human being and monkeys. So, you can appear as human being, as a human being, okay? Avajham devata, he cannot be killed by any demigod. So, Rachaso Ravano Murkho Viryendre Kena Badhani Rushayastatatte na Gandharva Apsara Yatha. Manushe chintayamasa janma bhumi matatmana tatapatna palashacha krutvatmanam chaturvidham. Bhagavatam also says that Lord in all the four amshas, four expansion appeared. The same here also, Valmiki Maharshi also says the same. Manushe chintayamasa janma mustana tatah padma palashacha krutva atmanam chaturudham. Lord Brahma praying to Lord that, my dear Lord, yourself expand to quadruple expansion. Quadruple expansion is, what is that? First, there are two quadruple expansion. Krishna's first expansion is Balaram, then his quadruple expansion is Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Anuruddha. Okay? When Lord want to maintain this, take care of the spiritual universes, then he expands himself by the Narayan. Sankarshan expanded as the Narayan. When the Lord want to create this material universes, so Narayan does the second quadruple expansion, Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anuruddha. From the second Sankarshan he expanded as a Mahavishnu, three Purusha incarnations. Okay. So Lord, Brahma said that, my dear Lord, we expand into quadruple expansion and take birth as in the family of Dasharath Maharaj. Okay. Accordingly, he agrees to take birth, he appears in the house of the Dasharath Maharaj. Here in the earth planet, when the final oblations were given, both are going in parallel. Here Yajna is about to complete. In the meantime, in the upper planet system, Brahma and accompanied by all the demigods, including Lord Shiva, whenever Brahma approaches Lord Vishnu for incarnation, he has to follow accompanied by Lord Shiva and Lord Indra also. Why? Because Indra, the king, is responsible to protect the dharma on all the three planet system. If it is beyond his capability, then he approaches Lord Shiva. In the material universe, everything is under control of Shiva. If he cannot do, because all the demigods are controlled under the law of karma, they cannot transgress the dharma rules. So if it is beyond the capability of Lord Shiva, then they all go to Lord Vishnu, Chirodaksha Vishnu. My dear Lord, now you have to come, because we are bound by the rules and regulations. We cannot transgress them. But now you are beyond the rules and regulations. You can come and do that activity. That's why you see 10th canto, 2nd chapter Bhagavatam also, when Brahma went to Shvetajiv to pray for Lord Vishnu to appear, then he was accompanied by all the demigods, including Lord Shiva. Here also same happening. Okay. While it was going on, there in the earth planet, the final yajna, ahuti, final oblations were offered. Because of the final oblation, by the will of the Lord Sri Krishna, the one of the yajna, ahani yajna, there are how many types? Many types of yajnas. Agni devas are there. Okay, not 1, 2, 3. Depending upon the type of yajna we do, that particular Agni dev we invite. So ahaniya yajna, one of the Agni, he appeared with a golden vessel pot with a sweet rice made by the demigods, and hand over to King Dasharath. Says that, my dear king, distribute this sweet rice among your 3 wives, and by the mercy of the Lord, you will get the very, very powerful divine personalities. And he disappears. Taking permission from his spiritual master, Dasharath goes to a royal palace, and they make it 2 parts sweet rice. First half part gives to first queen Kausalya. Kausalya is representation of Upasana Devi. Okay? And Sumati, Kausalya is the representation of Jnana Shakti. Sumati, Sumitra, representation of the Upasana Shakti, worshipable. And Kaikeyi, Karma Shakti. She doesn't depend upon the Jnana, say, I must do it. In the same way, Vasishtha Maharshi Prarabdha Vadi means, okay, whatever you are going to get, we get it. Why should we work hard? We say it like the word. And Vishwamitra not sir, the karmavadi. No, we must purusharthavadi, we must do the work. I don't depend on my luck, I will make my luck. Okay. So different type of personalities. So we all need, to say that in the human form of the life, one should not only be prarabdhavadi, but we should also do the karma purushartha. One should work also, then depend on the result. Okay. Not doing anything, don't depend the prarabdha. Okay. So here, the first half given to Kausalya, first queen, second half again Dasharatha make it two parts, one half given to second wife Kaikeyi. She third wife, but Kaikeyi was very dear because youngest of the three, so it was dear to Kaikeyi. Remaining she make two other part also two parts, then given both part to Sumitra. That's why Sumitra got two sons, twins, Shatrugna and Lakshmana. And after exactly passing 12 months, exactly after completion of the Tato Yajne Samapte tu Ruto Nam Shet Samatya tu Tasascha Dase Matre Chaitre Naumi Titi. After that exactly passing of the 12 months in the Chaitra month, the first month of the Vedic calendar, now we are in the first month, and the 9th day of the new year, okay, on the 9th day Naumi, okay, the Lord Kausalya, Lord appeared as the son of Kausalya, okay, and this Pradyumna, who is the, in other Purana it is mentioned that Bharat Maharaj is the Vyoma Purush. Vyoma Purush means, who is the Vyoma Purush? Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu also called Vyoma Purush also. Okay. Mahavishnu, not in this Ramayana, in other Puranas mentioned that Bharat Maharaj is the Vyoma Purush, because Mahavishnu is the responsible for maintaining all these universes, not 1, 2, 3. All the universes are created and maintained by Mahavishnu. Bharat, meaning of the Bharat itself, the one who takes the Bharan and portion, who takes care and maintains is called Bharata. So Pradyumna appear as a Bharat Maharaj, Lakshman is the Sankarshan appears as Lakshman, Anuruddha appears as a Shatrugna. Okay. So Mother Kausalya given birth to Lord Sri Ram, which is the Vasudeva Tattva, Vasudeva Tattva, okay. And Kaikeyi given birth to Bharat Maharaj. Rama and Bharat appear on the same day, on Naumi. 2 days later, Sumitra gives birth to Lakshmana and Shatrugna. Okay. Though we celebrate on one day, but they are two different. That's why here Valmiki Maharshi says very clearly that on the 13th day, name giving ceremony is given. When the Lord appears, he appeared in the different form, because Lord appearance is not like our appearance. In the Sanskrit also very nicely mentioned it is. Samadhutam balakam ambuje chanam chaturbhujam shankit gadayudayudham. When the Lord appeared, it was a wonderful form, with the four-handed form, having the Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma in his hands. Okay. The same nice also, the demigods also glorifying the appearance of the Lord Sri Ram very nicely. Bhaya Pragata Kripala, Dena Dayala, Kausalya Irakari, Harshita Mahatari, Munimanahari, Adbhuta Rupa Vichari. Same, the Bhagavatam also said Adbhuta Rupa. It's a wonderful form, because when we take the birth, we don't got the two hands. We are not well decorated. Are we decorated? We don't decorate. It is like a piece of meat. If you go to the hospital, somebody gives delivery child, it's just like a piece of meat floating in the blood. All the dirty blood, very bad smell blood will be coming from the uterus. Within that was small child, this much child one, not big. Look like some piece of meat is moving. The nurse takes the child, clean the area, give nice bath. That time looks like something human being, otherwise not like that. But here is they given that wonderful form is beautifully decorated with a cap on their head, mukut, okay, crown on his head. Do we take any crown? No crown. Long hair is there, and forehand decorated with the Shanku Chakra Gada Padma. Lochanabhirama Tanughana Shama Nijayuda Bhujachari. Eyes are just like a long, fully blossom lotus petals. So it's a nicely decorated with a wonderfully glorified. Mother Kausalya feels some surprise. How can the child can be this one? The same similarity comes to the Krishna's incarnation also. They are surprised to see. They say, Mother Kausalya wonderfully glorify the Lord. My dear Lord, the entire universe is in our abdomen. Okay? That Lord is in my abdomen. You are getting? The entire universe is in the abdomen of that Vishnu. Okay? But that abdomen, that such a wonderful big Vishnu is in my small abdomen, abdominal womb of mother is a very small area. When I think of this one, I become mad. How it is possible? Lord smiles. Man says that, Lord want to say that if you worship me, take care of me with the Brahman Bhava, means if you take care of me not as your son, but as I am Supreme Lord, then end of the life you will come to me. But mother doesn't. Mother got the mother love. If I are with this Supreme Personality of Godhead, I won't be able to chastise you. I cannot take into my lap. Only I can do arati to you. Then where is that affection of mother and child? So I request you withdraw this 400 form, take the normal form, Prakruta Shishu. That's why there also Mother Devi says, Upasamharamai, withdraw this 400 form. So on the request of Mother Kausalya, Lord, Mata Puni Boli Somati Doli Tajautata Yerupa. Withdraw this one. Ki Jai Shishilila Atipriya Sila Yesuka Parama Anupa. And please withdraw and perform the activity as a small child, which is very dear to the mother. Having a child, if I don't enjoy that mother and child activity, then matrutva, motherhood is no use. So please withdraw. Then Suni Prabhanu Vachan Suhana Rodana Thana Yehi Balak Surabhupa. When Lord heard the request of mother, he smiled. Immediately, with his internal potency, assumed the 200 form. So La Prabhupada writes wonderful. How the Lord appeared in the 400 form, how he appeared as 200 form, the impersonalist cannot understand. That's why I say it is not possible. But the devotees understand, because devotees are surrendered and they accept the scripture as the true. So Lord as a super soul reveal himself how he can appear in the 200 form. So this appearance is only acceptable to the devotees who surrender to the Lord. Now others cannot understand how the Lord is possible. Okay. So here also same thing is happening here. Wonderfully explained. Tato Vishnoarardham Mahabhaga Putre me Ekakanandanam Lohitacham Mahabhavam Raktoshtam Dundviswaram Kausalya Shushpetena Putrena Amita Tejasa Yathavarena Devana Aditavan Vajrapanina. Just like she looks like just like a Vajrapani. Indra appeared as the son of Devamata Aditi. Now the Supreme Lord appeared as the Aditi was so happy. So here, having seen that wonderful form of the Lord with a lot of effulgence and the face of the child, Mother Kausalya was very much pleased. Bharato nama kaikyaya jaje satya parakrama sachad Vishnu chaturbhagam sarve samudito gunaye. Kaikeya also given one child, his name is Bharata. Sachad Vishnu chaturbhagam is none but one portion of the quadruple expansion. Okay, chaturbhaga means, chatu means four. The quadruple expansion, four is there. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Anuruddha. One of the portion that is Pradyumna. Okay. Atha Lakshmana Shatrugno Sumitra Ajanayat Suno Viro सर्वास्त्र कुशलो विष्णु अर्ध समन्वितो पुष्ये जातस्तु भरतो मीन लग्ने प्रसन्नधि सर्पे जातो तु सौमित्रे पुरी अभ्युदेदवी राज्ञा पुत्रा महात्मानश्चत्वारो जज्ञिरे पृथक् गुणवंतो नुपुसु यस्तरुच्या प्रोष्ठतरुत्तमा. In this way, Dasharatha Maharaj got the 4 sons on this very day. Okay, so that's why it is Naumi. Very understood very nicely. Mentioned Naumi Tithi Madhumasa Punita Shukla Pacha Abhijita Hariprita Madhya Divasa Ati Pritana Dhama Sakala Loka Vishrama. What the time, at what time appeared? Exactly midday. You can see every day, before midday, there could be wind blowing. But exactly midday, 12 o'clock, you don't find any wind blowing heavily. That time stops, again starts after a few minutes. Okay. So here mentioning that it was the bright fortnight. Now also we are on the bright fortnight. On the 90th day of the Chaitra Mas, first New Year, first month of the New Year, Lord appeared in the midday. At that time different nakshatra stars position is given. Whenever the Lord appears, all the stars have to align themselves to create piety. Ours also, when they are writing the astrological charts, will they see at the time of appearance of this child, what was the position of the 9 stars, which we call Navagraha. Whether there is a peace or calamity in this earth planet or universe, that depends upon the position of the 9 stars. Whether this person, this particular child progresses or always in trouble, that depends upon the position of the 9 stars. Because the Lord is the creator, Lord destroys all the inauspiciousness. That's why whenever the Lord appears, all the 9 stars align in such a way that they create only auspiciousness, no unauspicious. When Krishna also appeared, the Bhagavatam also says, Shukadeva Goswami says, Kala Paramashobhana. That Kala, this all 9 planetary system, time, they decorated themselves in such a way to create the very auspiciousness. Here also very nicely mentioned how the stars, each star, how they aligned themselves to create it. Okay. Time up, I think. Okay. We stop here. So that is how Lord Sri Ram appeared. Appearance of the Lord. Firstly, we never should think that a human being. The morning class also, His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami Maharaj was also very nicely explaining from the Bhagavatam how the Lord. In the 5th canto, 9th chapter, 5th canto, 19th chapter, where the Jambu Dvipa is glorified, when the Jambu Dvipa consists of the 9 Varshas. One of the Varsha is the Bharat Varsha we are in. This earth planet is called Bharat Varsha. And above this one, the Kimpursha Varsha. In the Kimpursha Varsha, all the living entities, Kimpursha means what type of people? Some people will have the body, maybe human body, but the head could be horse or monkey like that one. The Kimpursha, who is this poor man? Okay. They are human being, but the head is not like human being, some other heads. Okay. So in the Kimpursha, Hanuman is always saving the Lord Sri Ram. Lord worship, Sri Ram is the worship of Lord. So there in the Bhagavatam nicely mentioned in the 19th chapter, 5th and 19th chapter, 2 to 8, 7 verses they glorify the Lord. Lord is how kind. Na janmanunam mahato na sobhagam navan na buddhe na krutasitoshe tairyad Visrushthan apino vanekasam chakara sakhe bhajanalachanagraja. To please the Lord, you don't need not to take birth in a very high dynasty. You need not to be a man of the karma, like a Brahman, that one, okay? You need not to have any glorious to please the Lord. Otherwise, how it is possible that we, the monkeys, Hanuman says that, we are the monkeys, we don't have any culture at all. And we have been adopted, we have been blessed, accepted by the Supreme Lord. So, what is required is surrender. Suro asuro vapatava naro nara sarvatmanaya srukudatya janam uttamam bhajeta ramam manuja kritim harim ya uttaran anyas kausala devam. Suro asuro vapyate naro vava nara sarvatmanaya srukta jnanam uttamam bhajeta ramam. Whether you are a human being or demigod or any type of living entity, if one take the shelter of the Supreme Lord Sri Ram, he will deliver us. Bhajeta Ramam Manujakritim Harim. Again mentioning, is Hari, Lord Hari Krishna, but is in the form of a human being. Manujakritim Harim, Ya Uttaran Anyat Kauslat Divam. Whether one is a demigod or a demon, a man or a creature other than man, everyone should worship Ramachandra, the Supreme Personal Godhead, who appears on this earth just like a human being. There is no need great austerities or penances to worship the Lord, for he accepts a small service offered by the devotees. Lord of all devotees, Ayodhya, he will take them back to Lord. Ramachandra took all the living entities and Ayodhya back home, back to Godhead, with him to Vaikuntha. We stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.